Oh, and a shot right to the kidney by Gunther.
No weaknesses in the game of the Ring General.
No matter what you think or may want to say about Gunther and his tactics, there is no doubt that he really is the embodiment of what the Intercontinental Championship's all about. The working man's title. Every single day, defending the championship. Trying to be the best that you can be against all the best comers, and that's what Gunther's been doing.
Yeah, and I noticed on his entrance, Gunther sent the troops of Imperium to the back. Reinforcements are not required tonight, lads. I'm going to win this the old-fashioned way on my own. I respect that out of Gunther.
Oh, and a shot by Gunther like that, in control. Can Woods climb back into this Intercontinental title match? Woods caught him good, and now Gunther's in trouble, but the champ wisely rolls out of the ring.
Superb instincts from the Ring General. Has no idea where he's at.
Yeah, because champion's advantage. Woods must pin or submit. Countouts or disqualifications don't help the challenger. Gunther now.
Gunther is glassy eye.
Woods over the top. Gunther's taken out, and Woods has got a chance. And Xavier Woods looking for a massive upset.
Xavier Woods' body must be on fire right now, but grin and bear it.
Oh! Woods was going to the top rope, and he ran into a shot by Gunther. And there, kick to the face. Gunther's down. Woods has got an opportunity. Come on, Xavier.
Woods smelling victory, smelling the shocker. Can he finish the job?
Woods to the top rope. The champ is stunned. Woods with a leg drop to win the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther kicks out at 2. Xavier Woods injured partner. Oh, wait a minute. Gunther quickly into the sleeper hold. Gunther with the sleeper locked in. Gonna turn it around, however. Went for the power bomb. Woods lands on his feet. Face first. Can Xavier take advantage?
This is as rocked as I've seen Gunther in a long time.
Shoulders down for the Intercontinental Championship for Woods, and a kick out by Gunther at 2. Woods taking Gunther to the limit. The champion stunned.
Trying his best to block the kick.
Stacks him up. Kick at 2, and now the sleeper again by Gunther.
Just has an answer to everything.
Gunther just wrestling Woods to the mat. Sleeper locked in. Woods is out. Gunther retains.